All right, we'll give it just a minute here. And I think we are live. Hello, everybody.
Nice, 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 nice.
I didn't perceive having this layout, so I'm having to. We'll have to go with this one, I
I
guess.
think
I
it's
didn't.
just fine.
It's just fine. All right, we'll
I
leave
think
it
it's
like this.
I think it's just fine.
All right. So I am so happy to have Kelly here with me, and so happy to have all of you guys here as well. So good to see everybody, and
Yes,
thank you for
hello.
coming in. I'll go ahead and say hi to a few people. There's a lot of people here there who have been here. So,
Yeah.
Maureen, hi Maureen. Hope you're doing all right. And Jen, Joyful Journey is here. Jackie, hey there. Annie Bear is here.
Hello, hello.
And Kim B, hi Kim.
Hi, Kim.
And Sonia, Heavenly Blessed Honey.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Vivian.
Viviani. Hey, Viviani. Gina M is here, but she says she might have to go to bed. She's in England. And I'm not sure what's going on with Annie Bear, but she's getting all the cakes out and the
I
cookies
love
out
it.
and the coffee out and the popcorn out. She's got it going on.
You know
So,
why? It's because
oh,
I've been telling her I think we're kind of on an eating journey. I texted her this morning and you guys, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I texted Annie. I ordered 6 pizzas earlier. I couldn't make up my mind what
wow.
kind I wanted, and
Uh-huh.
so I ordered 6 different kinds of pizzas because I was hungry, first of all, and I didn't wanna cook, and I just needed something comforting, and then
There
I
you
knew there would be
go.
leftovers too, and so, she knows I'm into the the food thing.
That's funny. Yeah,
I
you'll have
know.
leftovers for a while there.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Christine.
Hello.
And let's see who else we got here. Samantha from Australia is here. Hello.
Hello.
Infinity 11. Hi, Infinity. And let's see. Brenda is here. Hey, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. Hello, hello.
And still scrolling. Nicola. Hi there. And Pooja is here
Hello.
from India. Jeff's
Oh,
here from,
India. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
Pooja's from India.
Yeah, I was in Hyderabad.
Yeah. There is
Thomas.
Jeff. Oh, well, Callie's got a double head there. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of funny. All right. And who else we got? Oh,
Oh,
Deborah's
it's Jeff.
here.
Jeff.
Jeff, yes.
Hello. Yeah, I'm telling you, boy. Hi, Jeff.
Hey,
Hi, Deborah.
Deborah. Okay, Samantha wants a message. I'll put that on. We are going to do questions. Christine, I got your question in a little bit, but we're going to do a little bit of talking and conversing a little bit too. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Richard, hello. And
Wow.
Maureen, I got your question. Joyful Journey, I got your question. And I'm trying not to miss anybody. Did I say hi to Natalie, Miss Wilthorn?
Nope.
Hi,
Hi,
Natalie.
Natalie.
Sorry for missing anybody. If I did, I do not mean to. There's a lot in the chat. Moira D is here. Hey,
Oh,
Moira.
yeah.
Christine says, oh my God, Callie, 6 pieces.
Oh, really? I know. It was kind of over the top.
Callie got me addicted to their sour cream and onion potato chips. She says she just wanted to go to bed one night and just have sour cream and onion potato chips. And I'm like, I'm gonna do that too. And
Yeah,
I got
right?
addicted to them. So
That
yeah,
that is a
not
vice
good.
of mine is sour cream and onion potato chips. Or
They
plain
are
potato
good.
chips with the onion dip, the sour cream with
Oh
the
yeah,
you put the French
sour
onion
cream and
Lipton
onion
soup in
dip.
it. Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Hmm.
Hi, Diamond and Angela. Hey there. And okay, Infinity, I got your question. I love an honest binger.
Binger.
Yes, there we go.
And you got one here, boy. Yep.
You got two.
Yeah. I I love it. Whether it's food, Netflix, my favorite
All
programs.
right. Yep, I hear you. All right, and Polly is here. Hi,
Hi,
Polly.
Polly.
And then Jessica Lynn. Hey there.
Lynn.
And Fiona. Just keep coming
We have a
in.
party.
Yes, let's have a party. So, oh, now Nancy wants some pizza. I do too. You remember that well, it's not homemade pizza because it comes in a box, but you remember the Chef Boyardee pizzas that you
Kind
would
of.
make? Those to me are like the best pizzas out of all. Like better than store-bought pizzas and better than restaurant pizzas. I don't know why. Just maybe it's a memory of childhood too, because my mom used to make them, every once
And
in a
did they come in
while.
a green box?
No, they're coming in a red box. I think it was Chef
Oh,
Boyardee. I think it was Chef Boyardee. But it was pizza, and you would open the can with the sauce in it, and you would make your own dough and
yeah. And then it had the package or like the
the
pre-packaged where yeah, you'd make the dough.
yeah the
I remember
prepackaged
having
dough.
it, but I that was a yeah, that was a
It
long
was a
time
long time
ago.
ago. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
stated myself.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 I know I'm older than you.
Oh, I don't think so. I've got most people beat, I think. So, yeah, Angela, you can put your question in. That's fine. I've got Polly's question, and I actually starred Brenda's question that said pizzas.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys. I love the English
Oh,
muffin pizzas too.
there's Teresa, Tea Garden Chicken,
Oh.
and there's my friend Renee, the Tarot Magician. Hey, I'm doing okay. I hope you are. How's your family? And then we got Jessica Lynn has a question. I got that. And Diamond, got you. And Angela. Oop, I clicked the wrong one again. It's jumping. Okay, they're doing good, Renee. I'm glad. All right, Miss Marita is here. Yes, she is. Hey there. Have a full
Wow.
house. All right,
That's so nice.
Pooja, I
Thank you
got your
guys.
question. Okay, so I'm gonna still be starting questions, but Kelly, I'm just gonna leave the floor to you and talk about whatever you want to. You've had a lot going on, and I want to leave it kind of open so that you can talk about what it is that you want to. You've been in our prayers and thoughts and everything for what's
Oh,
going on, but you talk about whatever you want to. Like I said, your channel is my channel, so my channel is your channel. All
thank
that good
you.
stuff.
Thank
You
you.
go right ahead.
Thank you, Scott. Yeah, we are safe. We're safe from the fires. It's been a little nerve-wracking. We've had a few fires pop up here that they were able to get out really quick. Um, and the huge ones are I don't 15 miles, 20 miles away. So they're a ways away, but not really that far when you consider the magnitude of the fire. But we're doing good. We're safe, and thank you to everybody that has been checking in, whether it's texting me, emailing me on Instagram, and I appreciate it. But I do have a funny story that I am going to share, and I'm laughing. I'm laughing at myself, and you can you can laugh with me or at me. So whenever I'm a guest on somebody's show, I like to sit down and in a meditative state, and I journal, and I just write down information about what would be helpful for all of us to know. And so just a little while ago, I was sitting down and okay, you guys are gonna laugh, but I was sitting there and I'm like, okay, today is December 11th. Okay, so tomorrow is December 12th. Oh, we have a huge portal going on tomorrow, and I'm like, whoa! And so I started writing, and I wrote about page and a half of stuff that we needed to know. Anyway, I get done and I'm just sitting, just taking all of it in that I have written down. And I'm looking and you can see at the top of my page, I have 1212 portal written. And I'm looking down at all this and I'm like, wait a minute. We're not in December. We're in January. And I'm like, what in the heck is going on? And then I'm like, then I'm thinking, I just did all this work. And I'm like, so then I tuned into my angels and guides, and I'm like, what does this mean? Because you just took me all the way back to December 12th. And what does this mean? And anyway, they were like, today is the portal, but they had to somehow put December 11th in my head in order for me to get all of this, which, sometimes our angels and guides just make us take the long way around stuff, or, they'll drop symbols and signs, and then we have to like figure it out. And so anyway, what they told me was that this information that I wrote down is for today. Today we are in the 111 portal, and it's huge for manifestation. So I'm going to share with you what I got for us to take into today and for the next coming days. I got that it's a huge manifestation, which 111 is, but in my head I was thinking it was 1212. As a huge manifesting and healing portal. It too is going to show us completion, and we are in that year of completion, and it's going to allow us to really expand our consciousness and really grow our spiritual growth growing. And they said really fast. They said it's going to help push us to release all things that are no longer in alignment with our soul's growth. People, the past, things that we've been holding on to for too long. It's going to help us to see them and feel them and release them. And it's also going to help us to see our beauty and our potential and our authentic self. And they said today is going to be an opportunity to reset, realign, and we're going to be pushed to tie up all the loose ends that we've had on our plate, on our to-do list and stuff. They're going to be coming at us and just going, okay, it's time to finish these up. They said it's also going to allow us to tap into our intuition and higher consciousness. And today is a great day, and this evening, where it will also allow us to tap into tap in and connect to our loved ones that have crossed over. And so, again, I got, and this is kind of goes in correlation with the new year, a great day for us today to cleanse ourselves, cleanse our space. Meditation is super, super good always. But today, today in meditation, if we meditate and if you've got crystals to use, that's even, better, that we are going to really get a lot of information coming in. I got apatholite. Apatholite would be really good to use, any quartz, and selenite, and that journaling would be really good for us to do while we're in meditation, because it kind of turns into automatic writing. And then again, if you haven't set your intentions and done your gratitudes for 2025, it's not too late. Today would be, because it is 111, a great time to do them. And also too, you might find yourself time jumping as I did today in order to get this information. So yeah, I got that. And I told Scott I did my 2025 predictions on December 29th on my channel. I think a lot of you probably have either watched it or have heard them. So unless you want more information on my predictions, I mean, I could go over some of them. Otherwise, Scott and I can just start with the questions too.
I love the idea. I mean, it's up to you, but I haven't heard them yet, so.
You haven't?
No, I have not. I've been preoccupied with work, so I apologize. I haven't gotten.
Oh no! Oh gosh, no, never any
Yeah.
never any apologies. Yeah, I'll go over a few. One of the huge
Yeah.
ones that I was telling Scott backstage is the first thing that I got, and I start working on my predictions in October, and then I just keep a notebook, and as I get information, I just jot it down, and then I put it all together for a prediction show. First thing, and this is really interesting, that I got on my predictions was January 7th. That January 7th was going to be a huge day, and that's how I started my show out. January 7th is going to be a huge day. Explanation point that there was something, going to be happening. I woke up January 7th to there was a huge earthquake in China where people unfortunately had lost lives. And then January 7th was the start of this horrific fires here in California. So that was how my prediction started out. The other things that I got, I got a world leader was going to pass, and then Jimmy Carter passed, I think the same day I did my predictions. Yes, I got done doing the predictions and he had passed. I said a world leader will pass. I got another world leader will step down from power, and another one could be possibly taken out. I got food supply shortages, alternative healthcare, people exploring like more, like really going back to their ancestors' times on their healing modalities and herbal remedies and plant remedies, self-healing, working with healers, working with your own inner healing and trying to heal yourself, because we all are healers. It's just whether we choose to use the abilities or not and hone in on them. But I get that people are going to be doing really doing that more in 2025. I got something with Eliza Minnelli. I got something with Emmylou Harris. I got that we're going to be seeing the use of more self-driving cars, but I get that there will be issues with them, and that solar cars are an up-and-coming thing. However, the large car companies are gonna, or not car companies, the gas companies are going to be trying to put a kibosh on getting the solar cars out, because it'll dip into their earnings. And I also and I said this last year on my 2024 predictions, that I saw flying cars coming, that AI, we're going to see more advanced ways of using AI in our everyday uses, and not only in our everyday uses and surgeries in the workplace, but there will be new regulations coming in on that. I got mainstream media, less people are no longer watching, and that this year is going to be a lot of chaos and confusion. energetically. But I also got confusion and chaos in our waterways and um, ships and submarines. I see something in our waterways with that. I also air travel, that there really could be there could be where hackers tap into um, the regulations on the people that regulate the flights and whatnot, that people could hack into that. So there could be issues with flights this coming year. I also plane crashes. I got um, I got that there is going to be more mass shootings
Mhm.
and assassination attempts on people in power, and that there would be large protests this year. I got that this year is gonna be a year of conserving, and when I say conserving, it's we're gonna really have to just, like, dial back and conserve our energy because with everything that's gonna be going on in the collective, it's gonna be really draining, so it's to really, conserve our energy and just be mindful of our body and how we're feeling and our nervous system is going to be really really important this year. But not only that, but then it's going to be a good year to conserve our money too. And then I got that we are really going to have to be aware of our surroundings in large gatherings and in high like popular places. And I spoke on this on the 29th, and I think that the thing that happened in New Orleans was the 31st. However, I get that we have to carry this through for the rest of the year too. I do see another virus coming into the U.S. and it has ways of mutation, and that the president's going to need to act on it right away so we don't end up in another pandemic. Um, I got that the president could have heart issues, possible stroke, um, but the media will make it out to be nothing that it was nothing serious. And but however, we'll be able to see signs of it ourselves with our eyes. Large waves, like hurricane size waves along the coast in the US and Asia. I got Nantucket, Williamton, and St. Petersburg. And I got that it's really to use extra caution. And I heard the Rockefeller Center, and again, large crowds and gatherings. And then I also got the Epcot Center to use extra when you're at the Epcot Center to use extra awareness. And and then and then this was really encouraging. And they showed me that it's almost like a lot of people that have been feeling like they've been living in a fog. Um, people, how do I say it? People that have maybe um, were in a cult but didn't realize that they were in a cult, now having awareness of it, and it's almost like the fog is like slowly lifting, and it's going to have them like reevaluating their relationships and really taking a inner look at what's important to them, their family and friends and health and happiness, and really almost like a new set of glasses of looking at the world um and their surroundings with love, because they hadn't been doing that. UFOs, I got that there's going to be more sightings, more people seeing them, more people talking about them and sharing their experiences with us. um I got gardens. People are going to be planting their own gardens, but community gardens. And this is going to be really important because it's going to be able to share, and you're going to be able to watch your stuff grow and allow you to share it, and to allow you to have, the food that you've planted. Um, because I do see that there we could have issues with our meat and our produce. So that's where these gardens, if you're thinking about planting a garden, I would recommend doing so, and maybe even expanding it a little bit this year, because I got food borne illnesses in our meats and in our produce. And they showed me beans that, not that we need to go crazy, but to have another form of protein on hand would be good, to have some extra, like, packaged, baked beans, or whatever kind of beans that you like, just to have. Stock market, I got, if you are in the stock market and you have a lot of investments, and here again, it's entertainment purposes only. I get it's going to be a roller coaster type of year. It's going to be up, it's going to be down. And if this really has an effect on your health and your nervous system, it's not going to be healthy for you. So, you act appropriately on how you think it would best, work out for you, for your health. However, if you decide to stay in, I would recommend just maybe just being in for the long haul, and not looking at it. I got different apparatuses to monitor our health, that we're going to be able to monitor our health in our own house, that we're going to have apparatuses that it's almost like we have on our body, or we can just look at, and it'll just tell us what's going on in our body. And different apparatuses to communicate other than our cell phones and computer. I got major devastation in flooding, fires, and tornadoes, hurricanes. And we thought last year was going to be bad. I got that this year's even going to be worse. And some of this is going to take place in cities that have never had tornadoes, or earthquakes. And it's almost going to be like we're living in an upside down world. It is going to be, it's going to be a lot of chaos and confusion and fear. However, they really want you to remember that not to get sucked in. Do not get sucked into the chaos, the confusion, and the fear, because and to stand in your light, and to share your light with everybody, and just, you just put bubbles around yourself, and just don't feed into it, and just remember, we can't be in fear and faith in the same time. You really just got to pick one. And so really choose to live in faith. And yeah, I mean, there's so many more, but that is a touch on it. I do get that the government is going to be focused on mental health, which is a beautiful thing that I think needs attention. However, they're going to be doing this. Our leaders are going to address this rather than addressing gun laws. But it's good that they're addressing that too. And also, I got Mount St. Helens, that there could be a volcanic rupture. I do see more volcanic ruptures too this year. Yeah. So yeah, that's a few. That's a few of the four pages.
That was great. I mean, a lot of it is not great, but Annie Bear says so. We need to meditate our butts off. In other words,
meditation is going to be huge this year for us. Yeah. I mean, we're going to be really leaning into it more, just just for like healing, and healing our emotional, our mental, and our spiritual and physical self, because it's going to be a lot.
And I love how you said that we cannot sit in fear and in faith at the same time.
We can't.
So you have to pick one. So even though it looks like we may be in for a tumultuous year, for lack of a better word, we can still sit in faith, and we can still make it a good year.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you
shine our lights.
Yes. And you said it, Scott, that, I mean, we choose whether or not we're going to be happy, mad, angry, and right. we can't, to choose to live in faith and just to be happy on purpose is going to be really, really important for us going into the year.
Right. Well, thank you for all that. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your insights, and a lot of people were really, um, they were understanding with what you were saying. Were giving out things in the chat there that resonated with them from what you were saying. So thank you for doing that.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And a few more hellos. Leah is here. Jen Bowles is here. I saw a couple of people. Akila is here. So
Oh my
if I missed
gosh.
anybody, I'm sorry. I do apologize. Um, so thank you all for being
Thank you.
here. So
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
did send you a private chat there, Kelly. So if you could see that on the StreamYard.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
Okay. And
Oh,
we are going to get
got you.
started here in just a moment. And guys, I don't know if we will get over the donations because we have a total of, with donations and without donations, 23 questions so far started. So we can only do
Wow.
so much. So we're going to do as much as possible. And yeah, we're gonna do about an hour more, and we'll start with the questions and see if we can get to the people who have not donated. We will try. If not, then I may do another live tonight, possibly. So for those who don't get their questions answered, but make sure you stick around because you do have to be present for your question, and we will get started with the donations. Thank you. I just wanted to thank everybody for their donations. You guys are wonderful. So thank you so much. So Kelly, you are popular. So here we go. We got Brandon. And Brandon, you are up first. Good evening, Scott, Kelly, everyone. Could I get a general reading, please, and thank you. Yes. I wish I could lift that up a little bit so that it's not covering your picture there, Kelly.
Oh my God.
Please
No,
just
that's just fine, Scott. That is
okay.
that's
I can make you.
perfect.
Let's see if I make you big. See if I make you larger, it's gonna cover you up. So I guess we'll just leave it like that. You wanted to keep the questions on while. Does that help you?
Yeah, it does sometimes for me to
Okay.
look up to look
We'll
up at
just leave
them.
it like this then.
Sounds
That's
good.
fine. And you go whenever you're ready. If you're ready
Hi,
first, that's
Brendan.
totally fine.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm getting that either you have been or there might be something coming up that is how you might have a lot that you're dealing with right now. And if you're not dealing with it, I get that there could be something unexpected coming up where it's a lot. It's a lot to digest. However, that there's no fear. I mean, all of us, we all have our families, our friends, and situations that require us to deal with stuff as it comes in. But what they want you to know, Brandon, is try not to go down the rabbit hole of overthinking too much, because that is just gonna kind of add fuel to the fire. It's just they're saying that balance is really important. So balance in what you eat and balance work, play, and just quiet time is going to be really important. Also, Brandon, just even being here amongst these beautiful chatters is really good for you. I get your soul tribe is wonderful. Is It's really it's healthy for you. So there too, when a person start you when, oh yeah, and so when you start, because we all will do that, but the thing of it is you're aware of it, and so when you start going down where you catch yourself and you know that you're overthinking everything, try to stop yourself, if you can. And if you can't, please don't judge yourself. But then, um try to, if you can, maybe go into meditation, do some breath work to kind of, bring yourself back. And really, I think it's important to trust yourself. I pulled this beautiful card. And so, any thoughts of, am I doing this right? Am I going down the right path? You are. And just, and to trust in your abilities to make decisions, and know that you're making the right decisions. And then I'm just, you love people unconditionally, Brandon, and it's really important for you to shine that love on yourself too. And love on Brandon, even more. But yeah, that's what I got for you.
Thank you, Kelly. Kelly, appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
First card I got for you is the Six of Cups, Brandon. So it looks like you're going to be getting a gift. So look out for that. You're going to have some gifts coming to you. Manifest what it is that you want with the Page of Pentacles. So, yeah, just go into a manifestation time if this is, something that comes easy for you. And some people it does, some people it doesn't, but learn how to manifest. So it's a great thing to strive to do. And then when you see the good things coming to you, then it's powerful. It's very powerful. It helps us stand in faith, just like Kelly was saying earlier. And then you got the Eight of Cups. You may need to walk away from something that no longer resonates. Okay, and find your balance. Find your balance in your life and in work, relationships, friendships. Find your balance. And then you got the Four of Cups, so don't miss out on an opportunity that could be right there in front of you. And you may have to walk away from something in order to get that. Okay? So we got that. And then you got the Lover's card. I can only show that much because we can't show nudity on YouTube anymore. So this is your Lover's card. But that just tells me, I'm going to go with what Kelly said. It's popping into my head that you need to love yourself a little bit more, and to take care of you. I've got an oracle card for you. It says steady climb. Be consistent. You may have a promotion coming up. Higher level on the rise. So you've got this and you're doing great. So
I love
one
that.
more here. Light bulb. Yeah. Good ideas, good news coming. Inventions, sudden realizations. So you're gonna have good things coming. So that's what I got for you.
That was amazing, Scott.
Well, thank you. It's just a cards.
I love that last deck, that the light bulb, that deck.
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
I
Love it.
looked for it. It was like right after Christmas, and I wanted to purchase it. It was $77.
Yeah, it was expensive when I got it. I got it about a year and a half ago. I can't remember how much it was. I don't know if it was that much, but it's probably gone up because of popularity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's a beautiful deck, but I was like, oh
Yes.
yeah, no, I'm not. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
But I love that deck.
All right. Thank you, Brandon. Both resonated 100%. Awesome. All right. Gizmo, welcome, and thank you for your donation. Let me know you're here, please. Hi, Janet Lee G. Welcome. Oh, and I was going to say, Kelly, the funniest thing, my Facebook, my messenger kept going off while you were talking, and I was like, who is messaging me like that? And I went over and it was Nancy, and she was showing me the pizza that she had put down because of what you had said about pizza.
Oh my gosh, I love it,
And she was
Nancy.
making the pizza and she was shooting pictures at me. So of the pizza.
Enjoy, Nancy. Oh my gosh, I
Yes,
love it.
Nancy, enjoy.
You can never go wrong with pizza.
Hey, where is Gizmo? Gizmo's here. Okay.
Nice.
Do my guides have any messages for the new year?
Gizmo, I don't know if you've been going through something, because I'm getting I, I'm getting this too shall pass. So I don't know if you've been eh, going through something now or could be here in the next maybe 30 to 45 days. Um, but they want you to remember that everything is always only temporary, and in the midst of it to remember to have fun, and however it is that you have fun, do those things that light you up, and just light that fire in you, and whatever it may be. um and they're saying games, so I don't know if you play games on your phone, um or whatnot, but to do that with a healthy balance, because we all need to have those ways of being able to check out and just kind of realign and reset. And I pulled the balance card, and so that's kind of a theme. It says that you may be juggling too many things at once, and so there too to find just a healthy balance with everything going on. And we just have, the last 2 months have been a lot of, with the holidays and Christmas and whatnot. It has been a lot to juggle. um I don't know if it's that you don't drink caffeine, and they're saying kudos to you, or that you do, and maybe just to cut back a little bit. And lastly, they want you to know that if you've been waiting on something, that don't give up, that it's around the corner. And then I got peace. So this is something when I do my intentions and gratitudes for every year. One of the top things I list is I make peace my priority. So they want you to make sure that if you have people around you that are causing chaos or drama, and bringing that to the table every time you get together or you talk to them, it just might be a better time to a better time to, like, maybe step aside, step back, put better boundaries on. And if you need to be with them, talk to them, um just limit your time with them. But yeah, that's what I got.
Right. Very interesting. The first card I got for you, Gizmo, is again we've got to do a little finger covering, but we got. I might have to color my cards again. When I started tarot, I would color some of the nudity out. So we might have to go back to that. Do my guys have any messages? They have a message of healing and hope with the star card. So I feel like there's something that does need to heal in your life, and you are being called to change, a call to transformation. So metamorphosis and the in between, you know, but just transforming yourself. Look at all the butterflies going on there. And then I love what Kelly said about caffeine because you got the soda card already picked out before she even said that. You got the soda
Wow.
card. So this is thirsting for something, maybe seeking more excitement. So this could be, what she was hitting on with the caffeine, and maybe you're just looking for more. And right now is the time for your opportunities. So strike now, time sensitive opportunity. Um, yeah, something's coming in really fast. Eight of
Mhm.
Wands. So something is coming in for you. And I've got that you need to do shadow work. Treasures in the deep and dark. There are treasures in shadow work. It says shadow work right here. If I can point right on StreamYard, it says shadow work. Um, Healing of old wounds. So, yeah, take care of you and take care of what you need to make things whole and heal. Heal is a big thing for you for the new year. Okay? That's what I got for you.
I'm getting shadow work too for her, that
Yeah.
if it hasn't creeped up, that it could just spontaneously start creeping in, where it's just gonna, you know, have you looking at those past wounds. And there's no judgment either. There's times in our lives where we can look at it and deal with it and heal it, and there's times where we just can't. And so
Yeah, yeah.
you yourself can decide whether or not it's time, and for you to look at some of those wounds that come to the surface.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Gizmo. Infinity, if you let me know you're here, please. And general messages from my spirit team for the highest good. And while Kelly is pulling cards there, Angelique wants to know what is shadow work. It's basically when you sit with your fears. You sit with your fears. You don't sit long, but you sit there long enough to know, is this the truth? Is this truth that is holding me back, that I'm scared of, that fear? Is it real? And most of the time it's not. So even if it is, we can transform it into something positive. That's what shadow work is transforming negative vibrations into positive vibrations. And Archangel Metatron is great for doing that. So
And right as you said fears, I pulled the fears card. And so infinity, I don't know
um,
if there has been something that's been weighing heavy on your mind and your heart. Um, and they're just wanting you to know that, like I spoke about earlier, that we can't live in fear and faith at the same time. And to really do what brings you comfort. And there again, just trying to remain positive, and um meditation too is really good. They want you. I love this, because I got dance to the beat of your own drum. And then I got, um you have special gifts. Never ever ever surrender to being normal. So you do you, and own it. And grounding is really going to be important for you now, and just and for the whole year. It's going to be important for you and all of us this year, just to remain bound, to remain grounded, because it keeps everything in balance. I do get that you're going to be getting news, either from a friend or family member that you haven't heard from a while, either a text message or email. So I get that you're gonna be hearing from somebody that you haven't heard from for a while. And lastly, take care of your solar chakra. And a lot of times that can, when we are when we are full of emotions, and and if we're stuffing the emotions, it really can affect our heart and our solar chakra. But I get that your solar chakra just maybe needs a little bit of attention. And so um if if you could just, you can go in there, and you can you can visualize clearing the energy. You can cut your cords. You can use Palo Santo. You can use sage. But to get that energy moving from your solar chakra is going to be really beneficial. And then anything yellow. So like lemon water would be really good to drink if you could. And even a little bit of ginger in there is going to be good for your tummy. And then same if you have a diffuser to put like lemon essential oil or lemon ginger essential oil or lemongrass. Lemongrass would be really good too.
Awesome. Thank you, Kelly. And I've got the Hanged Man. So this is looking at things through a different perspective. Okay, so maybe you need to look at a situation that you've been looking a little bit negatively towards in a more positive light. So is what I'm getting there. And then you've got the Ten of Fire or Ten of Wands. This is like too much. This is too much overwhelm happening at one time. You usually see a man or a person with a bunch of wands on top of them. So it's carrying too much. So sometimes it's good to make the load lighter, so that you've got a clear path to where you're going. Okay, so if something is, I'm just getting, if something is bothering you that has been on your mind and it's sending out a negative vibration, it's time to get rid of that. Okay. You've got the pyramid, powerful people. So this may be also moving up and having the influence of someone else. So maybe this is at work if you do work, but this is moving up as well. The channel. So this could be a promotion. And then you got Serenity out of Exile. And this says, exhale, surrender, if I can talk, exhale, surrender, radical acceptance. So
Ooh,
just accepting you for who you are. And then you got, here's your yellow that Kelly was talking about. You got the crown, success and victory. Okay. And then you got intellect. Think it through, tactful negotiations, inspired ideas. So use your intellect, use your intuition, and you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what I got.
Amazing. I love it.
All right, let's just keep on moving here. We got Christine. Thank you for your donation, Christine. I'm looking for your question. There it is. Can I have the energy reading with my body if it will be helpful going to osteopathic way or Reiki? Oh, wow. Okay.
Christine, do you do? I think you do Reiki, don't you? Just remind me if you do. I thought maybe you did. Okay. Thank you.
A little bit better here. I don't know if I like the squares here. I'm trying to get it so we can see you and the question at the same time.
Oh, it's I should get a higher chair.
That's okay. I wanted to make sure that we have it right here. Is that okay for you there, like that?
It's absolutely perfect.
Okay.
Christine, this is really exciting. I am getting new cycles, new beginnings, the end of a cycle and new beginnings. And, and that's kind of the year we're in, but this is specifically for you. So if you felt like days have been a lot, or you've been just really, carrying a lot of weight, just know that things are gonna be falling into place, and that there's better days ahead. Um, I also pulled renewal that matches it, and it says new life, fresh starts, rejuvenation, healing after a crisis, and sacral chakra. And so the reason I asked you if you do Reiki is because what I'm picking up is it needs to be something, a different modality. And it can still be Reiki, don't get me wrong. You can still do Reiki, but I'm getting something other than what you've already done is what I'm getting. And so I'm also getting not to procrastinate, to just make a decision, decide to do it, and go forward and trust. And I'm also getting potassium. So I know as we get older, we all need more potassium. But it could also be your electrolytes. So just make sure that you're getting enough electrolytes. Bananas obviously have them in them, and then they have potassium. And I think you can buy water with electrolytes in it too. And then that helps with our digestion too. And so I know when our potassium does get low, we can get feeling like dizzy and stuff too. And so anyway, that's what I'm getting. And when you make your decision, Christine, on what modality to go with, own it and trust it, and go ahead and do that.
Awesome. Before I get started, Christine, I wanted to say hi to Allie was here, coming in to say hi to all of us. And I saw some other people coming in. I really appreciate all of you being here. Sorry that I can't name everyone. There's a lot of people here, but
Yeah.
thank you all for being here. And T-Lyn, I
Thank you
see you, and I
so
saw your
much.
comment. Thank you for that. Okay, so Christine, I've got the Seven of Wands. You know what? You can barely see my cards. I'm going to try to. There we go. Let's try that. Got the Seven of Wands. So this is basically saying that you're a you're a badass. I don't know if I can cuss anymore on
I love it.
YouTube or not either, but you are, and you can handle anything that's coming your way. But I see a lot of resistance being pushed towards you, and it's a little bit of chaos. It's like a dragon kind of aggression that you're feeling towards someone, and maybe someone's feeling towards you. You did get the devil card, so there's something that you need to let go of. So you can see it's kind of funny. The wolf is dressed up in the grandma's clothes, getting ready to have tea. So someone might not be um, in your life that needs to be, and I think we know who. So because I've read with you several times now, a bunch of times, and I think you know who that is. Emergence of true knowing, intuition, rigorous honesty, and inventory. Just be honest with yourself. Be honest with you, and know what the truth is that you need to do. And maybe you need to have your boundaries and to um, cut some cords. You got the world globe. Look at that. So this could be you traveling, maybe getting away from all this tense energy that's around you, and just having a refresher. Even if this is not going to another country or something like that, maybe it's just going to someplace you haven't been for a while, or someplace you've never been that is close by.
Hmm.
Yeah, so just think
Yep.
about that, about getting something new in for you so that everything doesn't get stale, and so that you can be renewed like this, like the ocean. Look at how beautiful that is. ebb and flow, change with the tides, surrender, surge of energy. Okay, so change with the tides. And I think you have some change coming up. You just need to go with the flow. Okay.
Mhm.
And that's what I got.
And I agree so much. I feel like there's somebody that's been pushing your buttons and pushing you, and that it just remember that you're in charge, and don't feed into their drama at all. Just step away from it, and you know you don't need to participate in it.
Exactly. All right. Sue Toffee, thank you so much for your gifting your membership out. And thank you so much for this. Sue Toffee did a donation for Maureen to get a reading. So we're
Oh,
going to,
Sue.
very sweet. So, Maureen, you are up next.
Sue, that is so kind of you. Wow.
All right. Who are my spirit guides and do they have a message for me? And I don't know if you know the details of Maureen Kelly, but she is going through some tough times with dental work. She
Mhm.
put it in the chat several times, so I know it's okay to talk about. But she's had to have her top teeth, I think, all taken out, and can't get new dentures for like 4 months. So she's in a state of and not feeling too great about herself, I think, right now. So we want to
Yeah.
send out lots of love and light to you, Maureen. I hope that was okay that I talked about it, but since you have, I was assuming it was. But lots of love and light to you. You know, a lot of us understand what that is, you know, to have low self esteem because of something on our appearance, you know, because that that does have an effect on us.
Oh, you darn right it doesn't. And Maureen is on my prayer list. So I pray for
Awesome.
her every day. Um Maureen, I pulled the card rest. So make sure you're taking care of yourself and you're getting enough rest. And and this is kind of a theme today too, is boundaries. And so, you know, beginning of the year is a good year to just to kind of look at our boundaries and reevaluate them, assess them to make sure that they're in alignment of where we are in our life. And maybe they need to be rearranged. Maybe some can be lightened up. Maybe some need to be tightened up. But they want you to do that. Um, they want you have a huge team of angels and guides around you, and that are loving and supporting you and guiding you, Maureen. They would really like you to just to start reaching out to them more and asking them questions, asking them for help. And they're like, no little task is ever too little or too silly, or you literally can ask them for every little thing, and that's why they're there. They're our assistants. They're literally our personal assistants, so we can, if I need this, or and it can be wants too. It doesn't, they will fulfill our needs, they will fulfill our wants. And so um be sure to call on them, and lean in on them, even more so. And I'm getting that it's really important to take care of your heart, um with all of this going on, just being, feeling low, and the whole self-esteem thing is hard. And so they really want you to um take extra care of your heart, because I do get that your heart is tender, and to love on Marine even more. And so you know gratitude, I mean, I'll always go to gratitude, is a good way of just the situation you're in, just really, we're not even going to lie, it stinks that you're having to go through this. And I feel for you. But what they're saying is, rather than getting caught up in all of that, which we definitely can, and look for the smaller blessings in life. You know, the, and it could be your fuzzy blanket, it could be some really comfy slippers that you have, or even putting clean sheets on your bed for me is just like, that is such a blessing in my life when I swap out the sheets. um but to really love on yourself, and I get that. I don't know if somebody mentions a book, um if someone, or you hear about a book, or if you're in a chat and you hear about a book, take note of it, because I'm getting that there's a book, or a book out there that you need to read. And so if it comes up in your radar, no matter where you're at, just take note of it. And then if it resonates, I would get it, and if it doesn't, so be it. um I'm also getting that there's a grandmother around you, and she's been around you for a while, and she's not only kind of guiding you and comforting you through this. She's sending you messages too. And like I had talked about earlier in the show about how today is a portal. So I mean, you might find that you might see a glimpse of her, or all of a sudden you're hearing messages, and could be coming to you in your dreams. So make sure that you have, just, it doesn't have to be a journal, but just a pad of paper around where you can jot down things as they come in, and leave it on your nightstand. Lastly, I get just to keep an eye on your a watchful eye on your sodium, and that that is, oh, this curiosity. We It's always important to stay curious, and so and I think this is in correlation to the book. So if somebody mentions a book, it's something it's gonna strike your curiosity, and there's gonna be stuff in there that's gonna help you heal, and just knowledge and wisdom that you're gonna need.
All right, Maureen, the first card I got for you is the Seven of Pentacles. So there is a waiting time through this. So I know you've been waiting for a long time, and you've been having to deal with, certain things. Just know that good things are going to happen. This is waiting, but knowing that good things are in the future, and they are going to happen. So this is a time of being self-assured that things are going to get better. And then you got the Ace of Cups, and this is overflowing love coming to you from your spirit guides, saying how much they love you, and that, just ask for what you need, ask for what you want, and they will be there for you. I love this card from this deck. Is gratitude is dreaming.
Mhm.
Okay, the manifesting power of gratitude, the law of praise. So just having gratitude for what you have now is going to bring in even new, better things in the future. And her lips are really coming out to me, just as a form of love. It's almost a heart shape there. So
That's beautiful.
yeah, and then you got the horse. The horse is beauty to me, and it's also freedom, determination, endurance, and some other stuff. But um, just know that you've got freedom from the things that have enslaved you. You just need to take hold of it. Take hold of that freedom and go with it. Have the endurance to be resilient and have that bounce back and just keep going, because you're going to prosperity, and you're going to have lots
I
of
love
prosperous
that.
things coming in. Determination and growth, abundance. See, be determined that you are going to have abundance and success, and it will come to you, and it will lead you to a full cup
Wow.
being fulfilled. Okay, that's what I got for you, Maureen. I hope that resonates.
That is beautiful, Scott. And Maureen says my dream is to go to Ireland. If I
Oh
could give
wow.
you just a little tip, Maureen, what I personally would do if I think Ireland is really beautiful, and I wouldn't mind going there sometime too. But personally, what I would do if you want that dream to come true, I would go online and look for places that you want to go in Ireland, and I would print them out. Or if you have a
Yeah.
book with photos of Ireland in it, and then I would, if I would make a vision board. If you have like
Vision board.
a cork board, I would make a
Hmm.
vision board. And if you don't have one, you could just do it on your wall. You could take all of the pictures that you put out, and you could just tape them or put them on the wall. But then you could also put like affirmations, like I will go to Ireland by whatever year, and I will have enough money to go to Ireland. And whatever affirmations that really kind of coincide with getting you to Ireland, and then put it somewhere where you can see it day after day. I'm telling you, I just added another vision board, so I have one, two, three, four. I have four vision
Wow.
boards in here, and they work. I'm telling you, they work. So um just a helpful tip. That's what I would do if I was you.
Awesome. All right. All right. So let's move on. Thank you again, Sutapi, for that.
That was
That's very
so
sweet for
kind of
you.
you, Sue.
And thank you for this one. She just let me know a baby possum came into my place. The cookie cat just watched. I have a terrible fear of possums, so oh my goodness. And thank you for the gifting of the membership, Sutapi, as well.
Talk
Um,
about the love in this chat and here tonight. My gosh, you guys, my heart is full. I have a
yeah.
possum that comes and visits us
Oh, I
a
am
few nights
so
a week.
terrified. I'm terrified of them. Terrified. But okay, so Jessica Lynn it also donated. Thank you, Jessica Lynn. And yeah, have a general spirit guide message. Jessica Lynn is here. Thank you.
Hi, Jessica. I know I just did a reading for you the other day, and I'm looking at this card, and I want to say that this came out for you when I read for you the other day. You'll have to let me know if it did, because if it did, boy oh boy, it's like if that isn't something. I got retreat. And so um and it can mean two things. It can mean it's time to retreat within, reset, rejuvenate, and just self-care. I also get that there may be a retreat coming up sometime. Oh, thank you. um summer to fall, early summer into the fall, there could be a retreat coming up that you might be interested in. And they're saying, why not, why not do it? Sometimes we're worried about, it just all the what ifs that are involved in, am I going to know anybody? Is it going to be awkward? Is it, am I going to have fun? But your spirit team is going, why not? just just do it. um i'm I'm also getting that there's some inner child healing that you may be dealing with right now, or will be. And there too, like I always say, sometimes we're ready to work on it and feel it and heal it, and sometimes we can't. But I do get that some of that, there may have been some triggers already, or there may be some triggers that are coming up, that these triggers trigger something from your childhood that you may have like stuck away, and all of a sudden now resurface, and you know, if you can, if you can feel it and work through it, it'll be very beneficial for you. But if you can't, you know what, there's no judgment, no judgment at all. um I also got expectation. And so I have found over the years, and that has been really important even in my life, is letting go of expectations, especially when it came to gatherings, and um even friendships that I've had in the past. You have certain expectations, and when we let go of those expectations, it really helps us um, just be more harmonious, and um, because we don't set ourselves up for disappointment. So if you can let go of those the disappointments, I'm getting just to remain, to have faith, trust, and to keep shining your beautiful light as you do in this community, and to remember to nurture Jessica on the way. So do nice things for yourself as you do for others that so get a massage, a pedicure, a manicure, and if you can't go out, treat yourself at home to doing it. And then just to remember to rest when you need to, and listen to your body. And I'll say it again, just keep loving on yourself. It's kind of a theme for this year, is that I think it's really important for us to really, I said it the other day, we'll so often say, what, I love you. Or if somebody was to ask you, like, Scott, who do you love? You would start mentioning all these people, but chances are you're not going to mention yourself.
Mm.
And we never really put ourselves in that mix. And so this year is really a year that we really need to love and honor ourselves. So if you could do that, Jessica, that would be wonderful.
Right, just go in. I got just some good feelings before I pulled your cards, and I got some interesting cards for you, as we usually get for you. So you got the Queen of Pentacles that'll focus. There we go. See, this is you, and you are just full of love that you want to show for other people. You need to love yourself first. The Queen of Pentacles is all about taking care of her, and then she's able to take care of other people or things, like the little bunny rabbit. Okay. And then you got the Ace of Wands. So this is a new opportunity coming for you. So it could be creative, it could be something of passion, and we'll get more into that in a minute. But you got the Ace of Wands. Then you got the Tower, but this Tower doesn't scare me. This just says that you need to rebuild something. It's just something that needs to be rebuilt. It's not a huge, you know, towering inferno here. This is just a little droplet of something that needs to change. Okay, so get that change out of the way, and you will have good things happen, like the sovereignty of magic.
Oh, I love
So
that.
synchronicities, miracles, spiritual forces. And Jessica, we can't go without me and you having a card that says that you're going to find love soon. It always is popping out for me with Jessica Lynn.
I love that.
It's lately. I don't know what to say. Just here we go, meeting a perfect partner, marital union, long-term commitment. I mean, there's no getting around this. I think you're going to find someone soon. I really do. And then I think you're going to have options as to who that is. Weigh the pros and cons and find a perfect person for you. That beautiful bird will be bringing you a message. You'll know who is right for you and who is not right for you. Okay? So take care of yourself, and good things will come.
So true. So true. And that part is that the self-love is I think really a huge factor in playing a part of finding somebody that
Right.
we can share time and friendship, in space with is when we love ourselves.
Right. Absolutely.
Oh,
So
Jackie, that's so kind of you.
let's get this one down here. All right. So we have time for maybe one more. Um, Angelag, Kim B, and Lisa, thank you so much for your donations. The questions were closed when you guys came in, so I'm gonna be live maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I'm a little bit under the weather, but next time you guys come in, just gently remind me or Jackie that you guys have made a donation, and I will take care of you then. Okay?
So
So
so we
go
have
ahead.
there's 3 with donations left.
3 with donations. I wanted to get to a couple who have been here and waiting since the
Oh,
beginning.
gotcha. Okay.
So yeah. So let's do that. And I want to start with, well, not start, but go to Samantha. Samantha, are you still here? We might get down to the donations if people have taken off.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, Samantha's here. All right, awesome. Hi, Marilla. Hi, Imelda. Hi, Melcy.
Oh, hello, hello, hello. Samantha, I'm feeling like you have been carrying the weight on your shoulders. And so, if you can roll those shoulders and roll the neck, um, and do it in regards to even with meditation would be really good because I feel a lot that you've been carrying the weight of of I don't know. It could be the energy of the world that we're living in right now that is just it's a lot to take on. But anyway, your angels and your guides want you to remember to relax and make sure that you're getting up, you're moving and moving the neck and the shoulders too. um I I pulled the Wheel of Fortune card, Fate, and so that is a beautiful card, especially starting a new year, because we're ending cycles and new ones are beginning, and they're saying that you've completed the karma cycles and now new cycles are beginning, and that there's going to be divine intervention. And I'm also getting like your prayers, things that you've been hoping for, wishing for, dreaming of, are coming into fruition. So there too, I get that that's happening, but we can speed it up by doing our gratitudes and our intentions too. Um, I don't know if you work with crystals, but I get that you are going to be called this year to even work with your crystals more. There's going to be certain ones that you're going to be turning to, and they want you to know that you can program your crystals too. So um, you can literally take a crystal, and whatever crystal you have, and you can put your intentions and your thoughts of how you want this crystal to work for you. And so if you have crystals, that would be a great way to utilize them, and then to remember just to kind of cleanse them and and clear them too, so they don't get stagnant and build up energy on them. And I'm getting that it's really important for you to rest and hibernate this winter in kind of a reset. But they also want you to take time out this winter to plan to um to plan and plant those seeds for the spring and the summer. But I get that there's an opportunity for you coming in this winter, and 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 you are the only one that can decide whether or not it's going to be something for you. But if you've been waiting on something or hoping for something, I do get something coming um in the winter, so that would be now until March. And then lastly, they're saying don't wait for a special occasion to if you have a special pair of shoes, oh, you that you maybe don't want to get dirty. They're saying wear them. If you have a candle, or whatever it may be, that you kind of hold on, you stick away, you stick it away, and just have it where I'm gonna use it for that special occasion. They're saying to use it now and enjoy it. That and you'll get the gratification now from it. That yeah, so light those candles if you've got them. If you've got dishes that are nostalgic, take them out, use them.
All right, thank you, Kelly. God's the Knight of Cups, so you also maybe getting someone coming into you, Samantha. But what I'm seeing here with all of the cards is that you need to be bringing in love to yourself, and some self love would be really good for you. Right now, you doing things for yourself. Have some fun times. You got the disco ball. Okay, so exploring your freedom. Just do something for you. You don't have to be doing for other people all the time. You've got a way out of the weeds, and this says a clear way out, multitasking, getting organized. So I feel like there's something or someone that you also need to maybe leave behind a little bit, and kind of like an Eight of Cups kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think Kelly's touched on that as well. So
Yeah.
You are still on the way to success. You just might be a little bit sideways. So explore all paths. One leads to another, sampling life. Just focus on you and focus on getting to where you want to go, and, showing love to yourself and then to others as well. And I think you're going to have good things. You got the cupcake card as well.
Yes.
Treating yourself, taking care of yourself, indulgence, personal satisfaction. Hey, and then so have a cupcake and be inspired, because you have good things coming to you. A new life, rebirth, happiness. Right? So good things coming to you. Right? So that is what I've got, Samantha. Thank you.
That's beautiful.
All right. So I am going to probably be back tonight. I'm thinking maybe at 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I can get something to eat. And then I'll be back. I'm going to write down the people that there's still 19 questions, which is
Oh
just
my
crazy.
gosh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna write down the people who have said their questions. I'm not gonna write down your questions, so you'll have to be back to write them in. But I'm gonna keep a list of the people who are here and who come back tonight. Okay, so I don't want you to think that I forgot about you. I just don't like doing that. I like to try to get to everybody, and so if we do another one, we'll do another one. So I just want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you for all the donations. And Kelly, I always enjoy you being here. I wish I could keep you for 10 hours, but
Oh gosh,
can't
we,
do
we would have,
that.
we'd have so much fun.
We
And
would.
this was so nice. And I
Right.
really, if my life wasn't so kind of chaotic right now itself, I would have been probably willing to do another half hour. But
Oh,
I do.
no, no worries on that at
Yeah.
all. No worries.
Yeah.
So I'm just glad you're here. So that you showed up. That's awesome. And I
I'm so
loved
happy to be
doing
here.
the shows with you. So
I love being here, and I love spending our time together, and I love all of you guys in the chat too. I mean, we couldn't do it without you guys, and what a fun hour and a half that we've had together. And so, my
right.
heart is full of gratitude to you, Scott, for hosting and doing the show, and for all of you in the chat too. I'm overflowing with love.
Right. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in a couple of hours, more than likely. I'll put it on my community tab when I decide on a time. All right. Love to everybody.
Yep. Bye.
Bye-bye.